perfect regime.
So, welcome to my very first proper vlog. I'm glad you could all be here. Thank you for coming. I have been wanting to vlog for quite some time now, but I guess I've struggled to start because it's like, where do you start? So I thought this was a good place to start. This is a vlog focusing on a recent trip that I just had actually. And it was for a concert for a little company called DPR. So if you know me already, you know just how much I just find them so average, you know? I am a little bit of a fan of DPR Ian, to be more precise. So yeah, this is the vlog about my trip there. Oh my god, there were ups and downs, let me tell you. Yeah, at first I didn't even think it was going to happen. So I ended up going to 3 shows. Kind of by accident. We'll come back to that. 1 in New Zealand, in Auckland, and then 2 in Sydney. I was only intending to go to 1. But then it just escalated, I guess. Oh, whoops, oh no, I went to 3, oh what a shame. So I ended up getting 3 different perspectives and angles at the shows. So in my Auckland show, went all out, you know, I went across the seas for this man. I am being front row and center. So yes, that's what I did. In the second show in Sydney, for my general admission ticket, I took center in the back more so because I wanted to experience everything together and see what that was like with all of the lights working together as well, and seeing how the energy they're giving on the stage is portrayed to people further back. And if we can see that, I was really interested to see how that differed from being up close at the front. In the third show, I still got to the front, but I did go more so on the right side. So it would be left side of the stage. Yes, because I wanted to get that side angle and see what happened there. Yeah, DPR, they really mean a lot to me, especially DPR Ian, because his music in particular has gotten me through some really, really rough times. Just the amount of detail that he goes into his music and his storytelling. I love to study the music and the visuals and the meaning behind everything. I find it so damn cool. This trip was also really, really amazing in that I feel like I ended up finding out a lot about myself that I really didn't realize I needed to know, because I have been trying to find out who I am as an artist, not just as a dancer. If you don't know, I am mainly considered a dancer, at least in the creative world. Like, I'm more of a dancer than I am a painter or a musician. I really, really want to delve more into the arts, other parts of the arts, and learn how to storytell in more ways than one. Or at least using all of the aspects and integrating everything together. Through watching and analysing and studying DPR Ian's work, I found that I have learned about myself much more than I anticipated. Yeah, so it's such an adventure following him. I'm so drawn in. It's a totally different world. That's why this trip was so important to me. It was a must. Like, I didn't care what it took. I had to see him. Even if I had to swim across the ocean, I was going to do it. So, that's why I ended up going to New Zealand. Yeah, that is the general gist. So, I'll show you what I filmed in my trip, and we'll come back at the end of that for a little bit of a recap, a bit of a relive the moment kind of thing, I guess. yes, very keen for that. Let's go. Okay, so finally, I am not alone. I have some friends. Yes.
This is a before?
Yes.
My after later.
Yes, this is the before, yeah. Nice, cool. Now, so it's 12 o'clock now, so we are getting there. There's 4.5 more hours. Yeah, at least it's not too hot, it's not too hot. And we're in the shade, so great. We've only just figured out the lines of everything. Yes, hello, Jessie is still here. We're still hanging in there. Yeah. But yeah, we've just figured out the lines. So that's great. It's been 3 hours and we've just figured that out. Doing amazing. Oh yeah, I don't think I've shown my tats yet. Yeah, these are just fakes. But yeah, I got them ready to go for today. Got the moons for Maido and 12 because my birthday, it was my birthday yesterday. And then the other side too. Yeah. So check back in later, I guess.
Tell me, am I your type? Tell me, am I your type? I love her summer nights. I love it, I love it. Love how you let it slide. 주는 건 같은 내가 부리고 너만 밤새워 쉬어버리고 얄미운 척할게 Stay me 환상하긴 내 정말 I'm the drummer
어찌 내가 감히 약박하는 말이면 많이 그걸로 그냥 가지는 매력을 다 그려나니 아마니 주전형적인 타고남이 타입은 아니고 야부치남이 식당으로 왔네 하네 그래 이 정도는 오케이 오늘 밤에 너와 나 get it hot let's get it on She gon' pull my angles, girl, like your angles Because girl, like rainbow, cause something about you I'm a big concern, you're so addicted to my bad decisions You locked yourself in this imagination We hid in the night every day You took my heart and snuck away All I wanted was you to be okay You told me what you had to say
Okay, so I don't know if you can hear me, but we have been pushed back 1.5 hours. We're doing okay though. At least we're getting through. We're getting through, right? Aren't we? Yes. We're gonna get there. We're organizing. Yeah. So I've written my question for the VIP questionnaire. So we're doing our best. God. Okay.
I'm not gonna. I see you. Can you bring me? Can you bring me some?
Tell me if I'm lying, I just came back from the moon. Just waiting for you. Oh, I just came back from the moon. Feel myself looking right at you. Diving way into your tune. My moods are wet, caught up in my
Don't worry about me, cause I'm doing fine. You got a little nervous of running back to you when you were out. And I'm sorry, I was hiding too much to know that you were standing right there. And I'm sorry, I will sing this song to you to tell you I really care. And I'm sorry, when I left you all alone, girl, I know that wasn't fair. 'Cause I loved you, he loved you, he loved you. Crowd has come to a halt. Thank you so much.
Okay. Welcome to my hotel. Not my hotel room. Don't mind me looking down here. I'm waiting for my Uber Eats order. So I'm here for my second DPR concert. Yeah. So that's a story and a half. I don't know if I've actually talked about it properly. So just a really quick rundown. I was trying my best to get the tickets for Melbourne. Actually, was my first pick. And then the tickets sold out really quickly, and so I missed it because I was working, damn it. So I went for Sydney, and I was aiming to get the VIP tickets as well. So that was all gone. So then I just went and got the general admission for Sydney. So I'm like, all right, we got this. It's better than nothing, you know. After that though, I was thinking, what about overseas? So then New Zealand was the go. Yeah, so that's where I have just come from. But then they announced that they were going to have an extra show in Sydney. And so I was thinking, let me keep track of my Uber. Yes. I was considering kind of YOLOing it, going for the VIP in Sydney as well. Yeah, so I was planning to still come and get the mosh pit, I guess, experience for the Sydney show. I mean, I did consider reselling the ticket, but I was like, it would be a different experience. I would love to experience it within the crowd more so get the full VIP up close, get to see him. Sorry, I can't lie. I am very biased towards DPR Ian. I think if anyone knows me, you know this for certain. Sorry, so if I say him, I mean DPR, I guess, but you know, I'm extremely biased. I'm sorry. But so where was I? I am. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so I was going to go to the Sydney show still, and I still am getting the crowd experience. But you know what? It's not that much more trouble to stay one extra day and get another VIP ticket on the extra concert day. And then I guess I'm there for his last, there we go again, his last show. Okay, also just putting it out there, I freaking love Cream and Live as well. I've definitely, I mean, Ian is still, of course, my number one, but they were really, really inspiring as well. I will probably review a little bit or share my experience and observations at the end, I think, so that, I mean, I'm seeing it 3 times, so I will be able to give a more in-depth, I don't want to say review, it's not really a review, but you know what I mean? It's like, I'm just giving my thoughts and my observations and feelings. So yeah, I'm really excited to do that. It'll be very interesting to compare. I'm not judging it really in a super analytical way, it's just more so, it's interesting to me. But yeah, I am just very glad to be here and experience all of this. So I will get back to you guys soon, I guess.
Describe your mindset in 3 words. I'll say loyal. Love means to like provide. We want to be different. We want to create a story. Why not? Dream perfect vision.
That's because your kiss is ready to go. Cheers to our dreams, everybody. Do you guys like Janet Butterfly? Well, this bunny does too. Janet Butterfly. Take a bite. I'm just
Story comes to an end. Let's go! Let's go! Say what? Say what? Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Thank you, thank you. Thanks everyone. Mates, friends, family, loves, fans, I love you all.
Stop politely. It's a video.
Before there is a zombie apocalypse currently happening on the West Coast. Stay inside and do not go out under any circumstances. If any zombies happen to get to you.
Now it's time to create more animals.
Hey, Susanny. Whoa. Thank you for coming. Thank you.
We need to see you jump.
this message. I remember the life I had in Guam. The beach, the way the water felt, the warm sunlight on my skin. Sure, life was pretty good. I really miss those days. I thought nothing could go wrong. What could go wrong? Nothing. What could? Messes. It was like a mess. My hands on it. Explain yourself, girl, why so cold? The way you kiss it, I'm so rude. You got me up from dark to noon. Take my breath away. Explain yourself, girl, why so cold? The way you kiss it, I'm so rude. You got me up from dark to noon. Take my breath away too soon, my girl. I gotta let you know, do what I love. Cause you don't know. I gotta let you know. Thank you. Can I get an Aussie, Aussie, Aussie? Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Daddy, daddy, daddy. Hey, hey, hey. That was good. That was fucking good. 너랑 바다 속에 헤어나지 못하게 더 감싸 안아줘 마음 Everything you do 그만 보면 아직 I wanna 그럼 난 머릿속에 넘겨 cause Girl that's my flavor 좀 확인이 because if you don't want it Yeah 너는 내가 원하는 거 These fires blow up dynamite emo wires 너의 시야에 지금 사모하면 조용할 거야 Get up, get up, get up! Set it off like that! What? Set it off like that! What? Set it off like that! Set it off like that! I'm just trying to stay on the way.
Excellent.
this beat to make you come on. You think it's almost over. Got this beat to make you come on. So now you're blowing all your cover. Come on, Cindy. I got this beat to make you come on. So when you think it's almost over, got this beat to make you come on. Lastly, make some noise to the motherfucking dreamers. It was fun. Yes. I agree.
We did it, fam. Oh my god. I cannot believe this actually happened. I've been carrying this around with me since the beginning of my trip, and to actually freaking get it signed, I never thought it was actually going to happen. Actually, I considered not bringing it today because it is a bit of a pain to carry in my little bag. It's like sticking out halfway. There's a scratch on it. Yeah, so I was like, oh, should I bring it? I don't know. I am pretty lost for words, not gonna lie. How do you say something is like that is so amazing? I don't know, but we're gonna try our best, but I'm just gonna try to get some rest, process everything that's happened in the past week, and I reckon I'll come back later with that review, observations. It was all so good though. I think no, it was really good to experience each show from a different perspective. Oh, the little story with this little thing. So I could see that people were tossing stuff onto the stage at the end of the concert, and a couple of people even managed to throw their albums up there, and I'm like, damn it, that's a good idea. Ian was in the center of the stage and grabbed a few albums and signed them, and then it was kind of crowded, as you could imagine, so I'm thinking I'm not going to be able to get into the center from where I am, so I'll let it go, I guess. But then, you know what? He came around and I took my chance. He was trying to, grab things, and so I'm like, nah, stuff it, we're going for it, and I tossed it to him and he caught it and signed it and then managed to get it passed back. So, catch of the century. Wow, I've got a massive ass headache, so I am going to have my noodles and get some rest. And I guess I'll see you all. Oh yeah, I've got a 4 a.m. No, I don't have a 4 a.m. flight. I am leaving here at 4 a.m. So, what's the time now? Freak. 11:30. Okay, so we're still doing all right. So yeah, I'm gonna get some rest. I'll see you back in Adelaide, I guess. Oh my god, long time no see. We are back. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, so coming off of that trip, holy crap. Honestly, I'm still reliving it. I pretty much only listen to DPR these days. It's I wonder if it's a problem, but who cares, honestly. I'll talk a little bit more about the Auckland show, just because it was the first show, first impressions and everything. I would have shown you at least standing in line for the door to get into the concert, After we got in, we went and lined up for the VIP meet and greet. So we took photos, basically went through after taking the photos, and then we stood at the foot of stage. So we were front in line basically for the performance as well. And then DPR, they came onto the stage and sat down and answered the questions. So the organizers got us to write on a bit of paper for all of them, any of them. And yeah, I think I was a bit too in-depth about my questions. They only picked out some questions that we asked. They were picking questions like, what's your favorite food? And do you prefer this or that? And it was good fun. I was a little bit surprised when in the first show that happened, because that's not what I was expecting. It was just more so funny, honestly. I was like, oh, is that what we were supposed to do? But it was still really good. It was good fun to learn and I guess interact with them casually, learn some different things about them. After that, we got given these pink wigs that we were going to hold up for one of DPR Live's songs called Yellow Cab, which was very cute. That was really fun because it involved us, the VIP, a lot more. And then it was also more of an experience for everyone watching as well, because it's kind of a thing in the music video for Yellow Cab, the short pink wigs. So that was a really fun little thing for the crowd to get involved with. Right, also, I nearly forgot to mention that in the last Sydney show, instead of the pink wigs, we actually got a lollipop, which was super cute, and meant that I actually had something to keep, because as much as I would have loved to keep the pink wig, yeah, I don't know if keeping that around it just in my bedroom would have been worth it, I guess, because, you know, just keeping a messy pink wig, unless I buy a head to put it on or something. But just having it sit there, I was just like, oh no, it's not worth keeping, really, unless I got it signed or something. Oh my god. But yeah, we got a lollipop, which that's gonna last forever. So yeah, it was cute. I could keep that, which was really nice. Oh, one little thing I wanted to mention too. So I wanted just to mention because it was kind of fun. But on the Monday, which was it was the 12th, it was my birthday. So on the 12th, I'm pretty sure, on the Monday before the concert, we were driving through the countryside and I was trying to film around the place, and we saw in the sky 2 eyes. They were really, really human-like. Yeah, when I looked at it, I'm just like, oh, that's so cool. It looks so real. Like, they look like 2 eyes in the sky. It was so realistic. And then I noticed that one of them was, sorry, I'm looking at it for reference right now. One of them was almost like it was taken out. Just like DPR Ian's eyes when he's Mido. When he's got one eye, it's got to say blacked out, but taken out. Yeah, that was so cool. It got me really excited. Yeah, so on to the performance. Oh my god, it was, Anyway, I need to actually use my words, thank you. First up was DPR Cream. Now, I honestly didn't know who he was, which I feel bad about, but now I do know. He was incredible though. He mainly did a DJ set, just with his music. Yeah, it was really, really cool. And then onto DPR Live. Now I know a little bit about DPR Live, but at this stage, not really too much. So it was really awesome seeing him live, honestly, for getting to know him basically. He really caught me by surprise. His presence just, oh my god, I was so taken in the moment that he came onto the stage. If I'm looking down here, it's because I'm looking at the videos for reference to remember, because my bad, it's been a minute. Yeah, his energy was amazing. The way that he just, he really hit everything. It was so good to watch. Like, he put everything into his performance. He put his entire body and all of his energy into it. Whatever the vibe was, whatever the essence was, he gave everything to it, and it really made a difference. Yeah, for the really hype songs, he was like gunning it across the stage. He was just going absolutely nuts. And well, the lights were going off and everything. It was really, really such a sight. For his more slow songs, you know what I mean, he was like, he was just like butter. It was, step aside BTS, we don't need your butter, we need DPR Live's butter. Oh no. Now I'm getting flustered. They were oozing with flavor. It was like he was butter. It was so silky the way that he would just melt into the lyrics and then interact with the audience. It was so suave. I swear to God, I like fell for him more and more each concert. It was so good, so good. All right, okay, now we get on to all we've been waiting for. Yes, DPR Ian's intro. Oh my God, I was just in awe. I was just like holding up my phone, just like, oh my God, you're there. So yeah, oh my God, I was really impressed by the way that they utilize lights in a really creative way. Like his intro with the torches, that was really inspiring to me. How simple it seemed. And then with the big wings, oh my God, seeing it up close in Auckland, I was just like in awe of Ian just being there. But when I was in the Sydney show and you could see it from like the middle to the back of the crowd, it felt like I was on a different planet. It felt like I was in my own film, like everything else had disappeared. The atmosphere there, my heart was racing. It was so, so cool, so invigorating. And then, of course, going into So Beautiful, oh, the way he just glided across the stage. It was like he was floating. I was really impressed by how much control he had, especially, I'm sure, dealing with stage nerves. The way that he just, it seemed like he was throwing himself across the stage and with so much control. He was quite graceful, actually. His poise and his snaps were so on point. It was like he was getting lost in it, but still remaining in control of what he was doing. It was something really to be admired, I think. Yeah, I really felt that energy from the music video as well, in that he is being thrown around in this storm. I felt that same energy on the stage with that song as well. And then, oh my God, I have to mention Winterfall. I have to. I don't have a choice. I have to mention Winterfall because that moment, you know what I mean if you were there. Oh my God, everything just kind of went numb for a second. Just that moment, that really felt like everything just stood still, especially after all of this hyped energy that just happened. All of like taking in everything that has been happening throughout the concert, and then that cut in Winterfall. It was just like everything just stopped into slow motion. It was really, really amazing. I think after that was Nerves, from what I remember. Nerves is probably my favorite track from Ian. Honestly, when he performed this song, I was sobbing. Yeah, honestly, throughout all of DPR Ian's performance, I was a little bit of a mess, not gonna lie. Because his music means so much to me, my mascara was kind of smudged by the end of the concert, let's just say that. There's so much that I admire about him in the way that he, not just like as an artist and how he portrays his music and his vision in filming and performance, but also how real and vulnerable he is. I find that so inspiring. And honestly, it has been really encouraging to me I don't think I would have made it this far if not for him, because he has given me courage to be myself. Actually, there was a little moment during, I can't remember when it was, I think it was just before Scaredy Cat. He did a little pep talk, and specifically in the Sydney show, I remember he actually sat down on the stage, like, and he was talking to the audience. It was really, really, really nice.
Everyone has their own pacing. I think we should get rid of the idea that we have to somehow immediately find it. We'll always come to find it somehow. It's the problem is being comfortable in spotlight, I think. So I just want to say thank you so much for allowing me to be comfortable in the spotlight. In return, ladies and gentlemen, I will do my best through what I do, music, whatever, anything it is, to help you guys also be comfortable in your spotlight. Okay? Is that a deal? But doing what you want these days requires you to fight for it sometimes. So I have your back. Right? You guys got my back, hopefully. Let's do it together. Okay? I relate to you guys more than anything.
I really admire that DPR, they really do seem to care so much for their audience. Right, of course. And then to finish it all off, ballroom extravaganza. Well, not quite, but at least for Ian's finish. Yeah, so if you don't know, I teach whacking at a little studio called Pure Funk Dance in Adelaide. And for our end of year performance, I did 4 of his songs and made my own story throughout it with the students. Yeah, we built it up to ballroom extravaganza, and that was my favorite probably of that performance. So seeing him perform that live, like, he just had his microphone stand and the lights were going mad, confetti coming down, everything coming together for ballroom extravaganza. It was just like tying the knot with a silky ribbon. It was perfect. After that, everybody started coming onto the stage. So they went on to No Blueberries, and that was really cool seeing Ian and Live perform together. And then, of course, To Myself. That was so cool, especially the last Sydney show when they performed that live. That was really, really cool. Letting off the cannons and everything too. Also, again, the last show in Sydney, it was very meaningful because it was their last show of the international world tour before going on to Korea, and you could really tell that in the energy in that last show. Yeah, you could see what they were feeling. Yeah, I really value being a part of their journey on this tour. I just want to give a shout out to people I met in Auckland. Y'all were so welcoming and I had the best time and I felt so welcome, and I really, really value your kindness. Yeah, I'm really grateful for you guys. I hope you're well. Yeah, what an experience. So in seeing all of that, I really discovered myself on this journey. Just through watching him, it's really helped me to find myself as an artist. Yeah, I think for the first time, I've got a pretty clear vision of who I want to be as an artist, which is very encouraging. I've not had this clearer vision forever, honestly. There have been things like, I've been very grateful for the encouragement and support that I've had to just go forth with what I want to do. And I've not that I haven't wanted to think about it deeply, it's just that I have not been able to really. I've not really known what I wanted to do, even if I wanted to think about it. I just did not have a motivation. I was not clear on my purpose for creating, I guess, other than just doing it for fun, which is also fine, but I wanted to take it further and I didn't know how. I did dance, and what was the next step? I didn't know where to take it from there. And I did study photography, so I've always had an interest in cameras, even filming, though I didn't study filming, I like to just do it for fun, just as an amateur. So yeah, seeing him do what he does, I'm like, that's it. That's what I want to do. So seeing him perform as well gave me such a clear vision of what I want to do as an artist on the stage as well. How I want people to feel when I perform or I put on a performance with other people. Yeah, having that direction and that connection, I'm very, very grateful for. So yeah, we'll see what happens from here, I guess. Thank you for listening if you've gotten this far. Hopefully I can keep vlogging. I don't know when it's going to be more regular. I think for now I'm just going to aim to do a vlog at least just every so often, just because I'm still learning. I'm still learning how to edit. We will get there, but I just need to be aware that it will take me some time. So I will do my best, but I'm not going to say I'm going to do a vlog once every month or something like that. I'm gonna spend this year just learning and seeing how I go. Then if I happen to get more comfortable with filming and churning out content, then yeah, I'll look at doing a regular schedule. But for now, we will just leave it here, I guess. I'm not gonna lie, I probably will have more so DPR related content. I'm also just in daily life shenanigans, so if you're interested in that, then stick around, I guess, and see what I get up to. Guess we can learn and grow together if you want to. But yeah, for now, then I'll see you next time.